Hi, dear travelers. You are with the News YouTube channel, and today we explore the beauty of Tunisia. Let's join the journey. Have you ever dreamed of exploring a country where ancient ruins, golden beaches, and desert oases all exist in one place? That's exactly what Tunisia offers. But with so many unforgettable places, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. In this video, I'll take you through the most stunning spots in Tunisia and help you plan a journey you'll never forget. Sidi Bou Said is Tunisia's most charming seaside village. With blue doors, whitewashed walls, and flower-draped balconies, it feels like a living postcard. Artists and writers have long flocked here, drawn by the soft light and peaceful rhythm.
The village's Andalusian style is as photogenic as it is timeless. Sidi Bou Said isn't just beautiful, it's a mood, a quiet exhale with a sea breeze. Known as the gateway to the Sahara, Daouz is where sand begins to dominate the horizon. This desert town is famous for its annual Festival of the Sahara and its deep Bedouin roots. The market bursts with spices, dates, and desert crafts. Locals wear traditional robes, and camels rest beside the square, waiting for rides into the dunes. Daouz is a popular starting point for desert treks, by 4x4 or camel, into the golden silence of the Sahara. Come sunset, the town glows amber. And the wind carries stories older than civilization itself. Some towns breathe history. Mahdia sings it, slowly and softly, with waves crashing against ancient walls and seagulls gliding above white domes. Located on a slender peninsula that juts into the Mediterranean, Mahdia is surrounded on both sides by deep blue sea. Founded in the 10th century by the Fatimids, Mahdia was once Tunisia's capital. Its strategic location gave rise to its grand harbor and defenses. Most notably, the Skifer El Kala, a massive black stone gate that still guards the entrance to the old Medina. Inside, time slows. The Medina's alleys are quiet, filled with whitewashed homes and the scent of sea breeze. The harbor remains active with colorful boats bobbing in rhythm, and fishermen hauling in nets heavy with sardines and octopus. Nearby, the Ottoman-era fortress stands as a sentinel over the rocky coast. Climb its ramparts for sweeping views of turquoise waves crashing below.
In summer, these walls glow gold under the setting sun. Mahdia is also a town of tradition. Its silk weaving is famed across Tunisia. Local women still work looms in shaded courtyards, creating shimmering fabrics dyed in deep reds and indigos. This is not a flashy destination, but for those who love gentle beauty, Mahdia offers peace, framed in blue. Winding through southern Tunisia's arid hills, travelers may stumble upon a scene so unique it seems drawn from a tale. Qasr Ouled Sultan. This ancient granary, with its multi-story vaults and clay architecture, is a stunning example of Berber ingenuity. Qasr was built to store grain and protect communities in harsh desert climates. Its ghurfas, vaulted storage rooms, stack atop one another like puzzle pieces, accessed by narrow stairs and wooden ladders. Their sun-baked facades glow red and gold under the afternoon light. But this isn't just a relic. It's a place where people lived, worked, and built security from nothing but mud and skill. You can still sense that in the worn stones and weathered doorways. The market is divided into sections: fruits and vegetables, meat and fish, spices and flowers. Yet the flow feels organic. You drift from one aisle to the next, discovering something new at every turn. Qasr Ouled Sultan's fame grew when it was featured as Anakin Skywalker's childhood home in Star Wars. Yet its real story is far older, rooted in survival, cooperation, and desert wisdom. This isn't just about food, it's about connection. Generations meet, young couples picking herbs, elders debating over olives, chefs selecting the perfect cut. Today, it stands both as a tourist destination and a cultural reminder. Local artisans sell woven rugs and pottery nearby, and some ghurfas display photos of the region's past. Even if you buy nothing, Marché Central leaves an impression. It's a reminder But culture isn't always found in monuments or museums. It lives in the everyday bustle of a place like this. Unlike modern ruins polished for display, this Xa feels raw, real, and powerful. It's not just architecture, it's heritage sculpted by sun, wind, and centuries of purpose. There's something quietly magical about Zarzis, a coastal town where palm groves meet the Sahara's edge, and where tradition lives not in monuments, but in daily life. It's not a place that shouts, it whispers softly through sea breeze and olive trees. Step into Marché Central in Tunis, and your senses are instantly overwhelmed in the best way. It's not just a market, it's a pulse, a rhythm, the beating heart of everyday life in Tunisia's capital. Located in the center of Tunis, this covered market has been buzzing since colonial times. From early morning, merchants arrange their produce in colorful heaps: red chilies, golden lemons, glossy eggplants. The aroma of spices, cumin, cinnamon, coriander, wraps itself around you like a warm shawl. Fishmongers call out prices, their stalls gleaming with fresh catches of the day. Butchers skillfully prepare lamb and chicken. Shoppers move with purpose, exchanging laughter and negotiations with practiced ease. Located in southeastern Tunisia, near the island of Djerba, Zarzis is both a fishing town and a desert gateway. Its beaches stretch long and golden, often empty enough to feel like private escapes. The waters are warm and shallow, perfect for wading as flamingos dot the horizon. The town is surrounded by one of the largest olive groves in the region, producing oil with a flavor both earthy and rich. In small workshops, craftspeople press olives the old way, slowly, patiently, using traditions passed through generations. Zarzis isn't polished for tourists. Its charm lies in authenticity. Local souks filled with fresh dates and spices, fishermen mending nets by hand, children running barefoot near the harbor. The nearby desert adds contrast. Just beyond the town, sand dunes rise gently, inviting camel rides at sunset or stargazing far from artificial light. You can feel both sea and Sahara here, salty wind and dry heat mingling in the air. For travelers seeking something quiet and real, Zarzis is a rare blend of coast and culture. It's not about sights to tick off. It's about a rhythm to live, if only for a few peaceful days. In the heart of Tunisia, far from Rome, yet rivaling its grandeur, stands the magnificent El Jem Amphitheater, a symbol of imperial ambition, carved in golden stone. Built in the 3rd century AD, it is one of the largest and best preserved Roman amphitheaters in the world. Capable of seating over 35,000 spectators, the arena once roared with the thrill of gladiator battles, wild animal hunts, and public spectacles. Its construction speaks of the wealth and power of ancient Thystris, a city enriched by olive oil trade. Walking beneath the arched corridors, one feels transported. The walls whisper tales of valor and spectacle. You can descend into the underground chambers, where gladiators and beasts once awaited their fate. The silence here is as powerful as the stories it holds. What makes El Jem truly special is its accessibility. Visitors can climb to the top tiers, peer through weathered windows, and admire the sweeping view of the town beyond, a contrast of past and present. Today, the amphitheater hosts concerts under the stars, its acoustics still perfect. The modern world folds gently around it, allowing history to echo freely through time. El Jem isn't just a monument. It's a living memory, etched into stone, preserved by sun, and carried forward by every step across its ancient floor. Tozeur, at the edge of the Sahara, is a true desert oasis. Its lush palm groves stretch across the sand, fed by ancient water channels called Fogara. The old town's brickwork is unique, geometric patterns in sand-colored clay that reflect both beauty and practicality. The Medina feels like a maze from another era. Tozeur is also a gateway to desert adventures. The Salt Lake Chott El Djerid, canyons, and film sites of Star Wars and The English Patient. It's a place where dates grow, legends live, and the desert begins to speak. Djerba, Tunisia's largest island, welcomes visitors with white sand beaches, peaceful villages, and palm-lined roads. It's a favorite for those seeking both serenity and sunshine. The town of Hout Souk offers narrow alleys, artisan shops, and colorful markets filled with pottery and silver jewelry. Nearby, the El Ghriba synagogue, one of the oldest in Africa, reflects the island's deep Jewish heritage. Along the coast, beach resorts blend into the landscape, offering quiet luxury and views of turquoise waters. Sunset camel rides are a favorite among travelers. Djerba feels timeless, where island life flows slowly and gently, like waves on its shore. There are places where reality feels uncertain, where the earth reflects the sky so perfectly that it's hard to tell which is which. Chott El Djerid, the largest salt flat in North Africa, is one of those places. Spanning over 7,000 square kilometers in southern Tunisia, It is not just a geographical marvel, but an emotional one too. Arriving at Chott El Djerid during the dry season is like stepping onto the surface of another planet. Cracked salt crusts stretch to the horizon, glistening white and pink beneath the intense sun. Heat waves rise from the flats, distorting the air, turning distant figures into dancing mirages. Everything seems to shimmer with mystery. Although mostly dry, the lake transforms in winter when rare rainfall creates shallow pools across the salt pan. The water becomes a mirror, reflecting clouds and light in a way that disorients yet enchants. Locals and travelers stop along the causeway to take photos, toss coins into the flats for luck, or simply pause in awe. Despite its desolate appearance, Chott El Djerid has always inspired stories. Some say a sunken city lies beneath its crust. Others believe it hides spirits or ancient secrets. Even Star Wars filmed here, using its eerie landscape as the setting for alien worlds. A few vendors near the road sell desert roses, natural salt crystal formations shaped like petals, and dates from nearby oases. Camels sometimes appear in the distance, giving life to a place that feels otherwise abandoned by time. More than a destination, Chott El Djerid is a sensory experience. It asks nothing of you but your attention, and rewards you with silence, wonder, and a surreal memory that lingers long after the salt fades from your shoes. It's hard to ignore the commanding presence of the Rabat of Monastir, perched on a rocky point overlooking the Mediterranean. This fortress isn't just a symbol of Monastir, it is Monastir, embodying the city's historic soul and coastal spirit. The Rabat, originally built in the 8th century, is one of the oldest and best preserved Islamic fortresses in North Africa. Climbing its spiral staircases leads to panoramic views of the sea, city, and distant mosques. In its thick stone walls and quiet courtyards, monks once prayed, and warriors watched for invaders. Below, the city of Monastir stretches out in brightness. Whitewashed houses gleam in the sun, palm trees sway, and the sea breeze fills the marina. The mausoleum of Habib Bourguiba, Tunisia's first president, adds a modern layer of reverence with golden domes and colonnades of quiet dignity. The beaches are soft and inviting, Locals and visitors sunbathe, swim, or sip mint tea in open-air cafes. Unlike louder resort towns, Monastir retains a relaxed pace. Its charm lies in the balance of stillness and legacy. Markets here feel intimate, filled with handmade pottery, spices, and embroidered fabrics. Conversations drift from Arabic to French, carried on the wind through narrow streets. Monastir feels like a gentle chapter in Tunisia's story, rich with past glories, but at peace with the present. It welcomes with calm history and the timeless pull of the sea. Once the rival of Rome, Carthage now lies in elegant ruins near Tunis, whispering tales of glory and destruction. Founded by the Phoenicians, it became a mighty maritime empire before falling to Roman conquest. Today, its remnants, baths, theaters, villas, are scattered across green hills. The Antonine Baths, facing the Mediterranean, speak of Roman luxury with their vast pillars and sea views. Museums nearby house mosaics and artifacts. Walking here, history feels alive, revealing the blend of cultures that passed through Carthage's gates. Carthage is not just a ruin, it's the echo of ambition, resilience, and timeless rivalry. Matmata surprises visitors with its hidden world below ground. Berber families here live in troglodyte homes, dwellings dug into the earth to escape desert heat. The town gained fame from Star Wars, as Luke Skywalker's home was filmed here. Yet Matmata's real wonder is cultural, not cinematic. It's a place where earth and tradition shape shelter, and where silence holds stories in stone.